XRL. Experience reality differently.
Blaze, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Matt?
I'm great, man. It's good to see you. It's good to be here streaming again.
True. It's great to be back on the NOA casting couch.
And hopefully the only heavy breathing you guys will be hearing from me will be out of suspense and excitement for the games today.
So true.
But I'm really looking forward to this one. I played Rex and Moss on Sunday on the NOA channel. You know, they were tight. They were really good. They killed us, Jeremy, JPT, and I in the first game. I mean, it kind of embarrassed us. We were playing really, really bad. Second game was real close, so I'm excited to kind of see this. You know, HitCat and Gluten have not been grinding Nock quite as much the past few months. So I think this is going to be close. And the second game with Angel and Chaz against Gluten and HitCat is going to be absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I've been out of the Nock scene for a little bit now, but it'll be very interesting to see how these players play today. Just learning more about the teams. Obviously, Matthew, been in the community. You know what these players are like. Yeah. Oh, nice long shot coming out from Orange. Just barely missing the goal there.
Yeah, surprised that Stupid didn't have anybody back.
Yeah, true.
That was online. That would have been a score.
Yeah, that ball was undefending. Just went free into the blue half. It was insane. It was lucky for the blue team that it was a miss. But yeah.
Very true. So yeah, we have HitCat and Gluten in yellow. We have Stu and Rex and Vex in blue.
Yeah.
So Blue's really able to keep it on that side, trying to keep them.
Yeah.
You know,
Blue's definitely having some strong pressure right now, keeping it mostly on the side of Orange. Obviously, Orange getting a bit of advantage, but then Blue hits it straight back into their own corner. So, definitely interesting. Seems fairly balanced, no major advantage to any team so far. Staying mostly around the midline, we see a push coming out from Orange. Gluten up high in the air. Gets the ball past himself, or gets the ball past him though, and all the way back to the Orange side. Goes off the air is good for a push, but it's definitely nervous when you're on the defensive having to get back down to the ground.
Very true, but HitCat was there at the midline, was able to keep the goal.
Good 2v2 rotations.
Yeah, they're trying to put pressure on. They're not trying to stay back. They're trying to put a little bit more offense. HitCat almost double pushed right there.
Yeah,
Rex
I think
did do some double pushing against Jeremy, JTP, and I last Sunday. So I'm interested to see if they go with that or whether they're playing a little more cautious with.
Yeah, double pushing is always a risky thing because you get more power by having both players on the ball, but if it gets past you, you're suddenly in a really risky position there.
Yeah, it's nice to have somebody on the other side of the court, like when the ball goes over the top of the goal. But you risk things like that, like HitCat was there running back towards the ball, and then Stoop and Rex get a long shot there. It can really throw you off.
Yeah, definitely.
Gluten met that ball right on the wall there and was able to keep it in play. Nice block there from HitCat, trying to put the offensive pressure on. Looks like Rex is able to get it right around him. Trying to go to the other side with the ball, and Stoop is over there, trying to keep the ball in, and he does.
Yeah, nice block keeping it in the Orange half. We see HitCat up in the air, Gluten on the ground. Yeah.
HitCat was up in the air, and he was able to get it over into the other, to the offensive zone, but it was tough to try and keep up with that because when you're up in the air, you can't move quite as fast.
Yeah, definitely. I think you have limited mobility, but you get to shoot downwards, so you get a more direct angle into the goal. So it's definitely an advantageous position if you're trying to push. But again, if you need to move around if the ball gets behind you, it can be difficult to deal with. Thankfully, this is 2v2. You do have your teammates to rely on. But obviously, putting yourself in a bad position is never necessarily a good idea. A nice long round shot coming out from the blue team, getting it over to the orange side. Still no goals scored yet, just basically mid-game. See, that Rex pushing quite far forwards, gets the ball behind him, but teammate's still there for him. Hang around the orange crossbar here. No danger positions. Gets KO on Gluten. Ikat is standing in the goal line. Defend. Gets nice defense. Blocks goals twice. Giving time for Gluten to respawn.
Yes, Stoop tried to jump up there and kept the ball in the offensive zone, but they weren't able to capitalize on that.
Yeah. And then Ikat instantly...
Full block. Wow.
Man, yeah.
Kept it towards the center of the goal and center of the arena, but just couldn't get by.
Oh, Gluten with a nice bounce off the ceiling there, goes into the goal. Very clear. We saw some blocks coming out from the blue team. Unfortunately, just barely missed, wasn't able to save the goal. And that goes 1-0 to Orange with 30 seconds left in the match.
Chaz is in chat. He says, finally a goal.
Finally. So true. So we see some stronger defense coming out from the Orange team. They tend to rotate nicely with only one player going for, and another goal coming out from Gluten. Insane.
Great. Up on
a really nice redirect block to get in there.
Yeah, I'm surprised. You know, Gluten was up at the half court. He was pushing. He had a decent control of the ball, and yet nobody was kind of back in the goal.
Yeah.
Kind of like in the middle of their zone.
I think Rex and Stoop tend to push together a little bit more. And there we go. That is a game to Gluten and Ikat.
That definitely was a game. It was a game.
Definitely was.
It was good. It was honestly a close game. So 2-0 in that first game for Ikat and Gluten. Not as dominant as we've seen them in the past, but you know they're shaking off the rust. They will get there. No doubt about it.
So, I haven't exactly kept up with XRL. Would you like to explain how the format works, Matt?
Yeah, so we're in an XRL season right now. I can't remember how many teams there are, but it's 3 people to a team at most. You can have 2 people. All the games are 2v2s, and people have a sub as like a third player in there. Each week you play against 2 teams, and right now we're just kind of in the middle of the season. We're not really in the middle. This is the second week of the season. Everything's running great, except for right now I got thumb or something. I'm not sure what it is. Jucifer says there's about 30 teams in the XRL.
Wow. What a big event.
It is a great event. Nock on Air is going to be streaming a bunch of these. I know Angle plans on streaming some as well. So it's good. It's kind of reminiscent of the Val League that we had a little while ago. Unfortunately, not the monetary prizes, but we've got a lot of great players in this league that are coming out. And so it's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough season. I got my own team there with Jeremy, JTP, and Scully, which is fun. So, great games, great people, good competition. So it's nice to be out there.
Definitely. So how are these game formats working? Is it best of 3?
Yeah, it's a best of 3, 2v2s.
Very cool.
You got 2 opponents you play against every single week. Ikat are playing Stoop and Rex tonight, as well as Angle and Chaz. So they're getting both of them tonight and streaming. So it's a good match.
Yeah.
Here we go. Match 2.
Here we go into match 2.
Is Gluten going to carry Ikat to the second game win? Or what are we going to have happen in this one?
Indeed, what is going to happen? I think the thing I was seeing from this gameplay is the blue team has a generally more solid offense. They keep the ball on the orange side for longer. But I think that's just because both the blue players push together. So you see both of them standing around the midline, both of them staying fairly close together. So orange team may be on the back foot some of the time, but when they get past the blue team members, they can capitalize on it a lot easier than the blue team might necessarily be able to, because orange has some really nice rotations here.
I still see the Ikat and Gluten double pushing. They're both, when one of them's going forward to that halfway line, The other one, if he thinks he's got control and thinks, there's not a challenge there, it's not a 50-50, the other one goes as well. The other one's
Yeah.
up there. Their rotations are great. They kind of anticipate when somebody is like losing control of the ball and get back.
Yeah, definitely a lot of like field sets. Like they see their opponents may not be in an advantageous position. They know both of them are able to push, or they have the trust in their teammate because obviously these two players have played together for a long time. And
What
Rex
a play
scores.
by Rex.
What a nice goal just between the two players there.
Stupid Rex had some great offense going right there. A lot of pressure that they were putting on. Both of them were up at that midline. Stoop again keeps the ball in. They're both kind of there. You can't ball chase, Don't want to see them both going forward when
definitely.
Nick are able to kind of get it back.
Oh, a few bounces, blocked in front of the goal.
And Gluten scores.
What a nice goal from Gluten. I don't know who the wood block is, but tries to keep the ball in front of the orange goal. Stoop with a block.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then one straight shot down back into the blue goal. So that's 1-1. 3 minutes left in the game, it's even.
That was a risky double push. I mean, both of them were quite far.
100%, yeah, 100%.
Zone and everything, and they couldn't do anything when the ball got by him.
What
What
a
a block! What
block.
a save!
Oh my god, what a block!
Dude,
That was certainly going in, but Stoop with the absolutely clutch block.
clip that! Somebody clip that, man! That was a great save.
Both blue players were far out of field and just would not have got back in time. That clutch block coming up from Stoop. Absolutely insane. Yeah, now definitely some really nice play. See Gluten pushing a little far forward, goes past the ball, rotates back to give ItCat a chance. Oh, ItCat's stuck up in the air, Gluten is on the back wall. Blue team is not able to capitalize on a goal there. Both the orange players are back and ready to defend. Turnover back into the neutral game. Ball's hovering around the midline now. Let's see what happens. So we get a nice push coming out from Gluten, getting it past. I think that's I can't read the names from here. Oh, what a nice goal! Oh my god!
Wow. Rex used his anvil block to just like pop the ball up, but not really deflect it, and it just slowed the ball down enough. Gluten was up in the air, was able to line that up and hammer that home. Man, that was great.
Yeah.
Great goal.
About minute 30 left. 2-1 to the orange team. If Gluten and ItCat take this, then they win their XRL game. If not, we go to a game 3. Oh.
Right?
Where is ItCat? So true. But yeah, ItCat's definitely playing more of that solid defensive wall that Gluten really needs to be able to trust for Gluten to make those pitches that he wants to do.
It used to be the other way around. It used to be all ItCat. When they used to play, ItCat was a force to be reckoned with. He's the one that got the obsidian block and everything out of the two of them.
Oh wow.
But Gluten is carrying here. Gluten is killing it.
Some lag or something. Don't know what just happened there. But we're going to get back into the game now. I'm seeing all the different cosmetics this game has now is pretty cool. I should get back into this game someday.
Busy on Celeste. You see me streaming Celeste and other games, right?
True, yeah. Celeste is a banger game, but so is not.
True.
Alright, so, currently stuck in the orange corner. Corners are definitely an annoying place to be in. Sometimes the ball just gets
Stupid
trapped
Rex,
there.
man. Fighting them together, trying to get that offense going to survive.
True.
But... ItCat, nice push, couple great blocks, a demo, and a goal. ItCat's like, I'm not washed, I'm still here.
ItCat absolutely gave in. 3-1, 5 seconds left. Don't think Blue makes it back from this, and just ItCat win their game.
It only took ItCat about... Oh!
What a last second goal. Oh my god, Gluten.
Yeah, Stoop's block couldn't stop that one.
Yeah, what a flex.
Right? Great games overall.
Amazing games, honestly.
We got
So that's the first game of today done. I don't know if Angel and Chaz are ready for their game soon, or will we wait till their scheduled time?
No,
But
I
I
think
hope
it's
they're ready
gonna
soon.
happen soon. I hope it is.
Hopefully, yeah.